Hi folks, today I bring you the return of the Trespassing King, Artistraw 777. He is back at it again, getting trespassed this time from the Fargo Police Department. And, well, as a small bonus, I have another video of his that I'll be chiming in on his crazy stories involving Hollywood. I'm going to give you guys an advanced warning that some of the stuff in this video might offend you, and I apologize in advance and know that his views are not mine. Also, a quick thank you to all my channel members and subscribers. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So with all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
It's fucking bright out here. Yo, it's nice out today. I love it. Dun, dun, I'm loving it.
You walking back to the lobby?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll call 911 later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I can clear this one out then?
Huh?
Can I clear the call out now, or are you gonna...
Do whatever you want, man.
Huh?
Whatever.
Whatever doesn't work. I need to know what you need to do.
I don't answer questions.
Well, here we have it again, him wasting time with the police and tax dollar money, paying for resources that he's abusing. Yes, if you're calling in for a report of and you need the service of the police, maybe talk to them if you're having them come out there. Maybe, instead of wasting our time and tax dollars, this frauditor could perhaps maybe do something better with his life, instead of wasting everyone's time and harassing the entire city of Fargo, North Dakota.
So this is the police department, Fargo Police Department, where they don't take reports. So if you ever want to, if you're a victim and you want to file, you know what I'm saying, a police report, make sure to call 911 and do it from wherever you're at. Do not come to the police station. Apparently they only do records. They keep records. They got this big police station for records. They got substations all over that are locked up, and they do reports on their own there. They don't take reports at the substations. Fargo PD, y'all. Most inconvenient shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Hurt. So now they getting audited. You heard? See, look at that. I can't even see through, man. Too much reflection. I need a new camera. I need a new camera. I'm trying to report a sex crime against a child, and yeah, it's not going well. I'm having the hardest time, okay? For real. I went inside. This is the Fargo Police Department. I spoke to the receptionist. She asked me, "What can I do for you, sir?" I said, "I want to report a crime. Can I speak to an officer?" She said, "Okay, you know, I'll look for an officer. What would you like to report?" I gave her the spiel, told her everything, you know, what's happening. It was a long it was a long talk. I had to tell her the whole situation. Then she says, "Okay, there's only one officer in this whole department, so I was waiting for an hour." Then she referred me to the non-emergency number. So I called the non-emergency number. Then she wanted to know what was going on, okay? So I explained it to her, to dispatch, whatever, and they wanted to initially take the report over to the phone and not even dispatch anybody. So in here, they either want you to do as a victim, to do your report your crime, how you've been victimized, over a machine or over the phone.
Now, there are so many red flags going off with this elaborate story of his. First off, I find it highly offensive that you think it's a great idea to make up a story about a child being abused. That is not funny. You're going to the police departments and wasting time and resources making up these stories. Yes, it's cute and funny when you're doing it on the side of the street and getting trespassed, but when you're going to a police department, and not even the right department, you'll find out later on that you're wasting everybody's time and taking them away from solving actual crimes against people who have been abused or victimized. Shame on you for even thinking of that idea to record it and put it on YouTube.
It's literally impossible here to speak to an actual representative of the department and report a crime in person. I don't know who would want to be a victim and fucking report the crime on a machine. There's a kiosk in there. Like, what? So you come to the department hoping to get service. I mean, look how big this department is. And they say it's all records. And there's one officer here. I asked for a supervisor. She comes out an hour later when I'm trying to get a vape, giving me a hard time. Like, and then you want to talk to me? Man, bitch, I forgot all about you. Excuse my language. That's not me to swear. So now we gonna stroll the back parking lot and do a story. Look at all these cars. Look at all these employees. Make a police report here though? Nah. Look at all those cruisers. You know what I mean? There's one officer here though, right? Sit in the lobby for an hour and there's nobody in there. Nobody else. No line, no other victims. Just me, just this victim. And they refer me to the non-emergency line, who then dispatches an officer to the police department.
So let me get this straight. You called the non-emergency line, had them dispatch an officer to your location, this case being the police department, and then when they got there, you dismissed them and told them you no longer need their assistance. So you wasted taxpayer money for this, what we can only be described as a prank video, and not even a funny one at that.
Either I'm tripping, but that shit just blew my high, bruh. I had an edible before I came. It's gone. They've ruined it for me. Got me tripping. Feel like Rick and Morty. This is like the Twilight Zone over here. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to report a child being victimized. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'll find another route. And then they told me about they actually have a unit for sex crimes against children. But I can't get in touch with them. The receptionist again told me to call non-emergency. So, I don't know. I'm just confused.
Okay, so you were told that there is a special victims unit. You could have requested to be connected to them, or have one of their detectives or investigators reach out to you because you're trying to report a crime of a specific nature. And that's a fake badge you're wearing. What is with these frauditors wearing fake badges, acting like there's some kind of authority? This is the second time this week I have seen a frauditor with a fake badge.
Maybe make a report with an officer in person once I call 911 from a location so they have somewhere to respond to, and then they'll relay it to them. I don't know. Undercover. Make sure there's no trespassing signs. Boy. Nope, no trespassing signs. So we're gonna go take a stroll through their private parking lot. get every vehicle in here. I am doing it because I'm frustrated, so maybe I shouldn't, but then again, they are public servants. They work for us, so it's all good. You heard?
No, you are trespassing. Since that is a private parking lot and it is authorized for private use, you could be trespassed from there, even though you're not a vehicle and you're not parking there, but you are loitering there. So, let's see him get trespassed, shall we?
Oh shit, a whole fucking, whole gang of them. What's up?
Alright. So are you ready to make the report now?
Are you ready?
I've asked you to go to the lobby a couple times, and this is an officer that will take the report if you're ready to do that.
Alright, I'm ready. I've been ready for an hour. I'm almost not ready at this point.
Can you
I'm
walk
tired.
over to the lobby now?
Alright, who's gonna walk with me? Who's taking the report?
Who's
Tabor?
gonna take the report?
Officer Tabor? Can I get your name and badge number?
Mine?
Yes.
343. Sergeant White. We already talked earlier.
Name and badge number?
Lieutenant Kravinoff, 323.
Name and badge number, sir?
What's that? 217, Captain Helmick.
Alright, thank you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready, Tabor.
Tyler?
I'll meet you over in the lobby.
Tyler?
Which way are you going? I'll follow you.
You can
Yeah.
walk around the building.
You're also trespassed from this.
Trespassed from
Yes.
public property?
From the parking lot, yes.
Why?
Because I'm giving you notice because you're over there for no good reason.
But
filming our
no good
car.
reason. I'm doing a story. I'm a journalist.
That is a park
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
police department parking lot.
Exactly. Public.
Okay.
State property,
It is
right?
Public, but I'm giving you notice right now that you're trespassing.
How can you give me
from that
notice when there's
parking
no
lot.
trespassing signs? Look,
You can
I looked
talk
at all
to-
the signs.
Talk to the city attorney.
See, look how corrupt these fucks are, yo.
So,
Trespass me off public property.
Officer Tabort's going to meet you in the lobby.
You're garbage, dude. Fuck you, Captain.
All right.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
That's fucking violating my rights. You don't even care, huh?
You wouldn't want to deprive me of my constitutional rights, would you, musclehead?
Didn't you swear an oath to protect my rights? To free press, to film in public? Isn't that
If you wanna
public?
make the report, go to
Isn't
the
that
lobby.
public? Answer me that. You already did answer me that. That's public, right?
You have reason to be there?
Did you actually put your hand on a Bible and raise your right hand when you
You
swore?
have reason to be there.
That would be incredible. Did you put your hand on a Bible when you
You
swore?
have reason to be in that parking lot.
Yes, I'm doing a story on your police department. You already know that.
It's not good enough.
Not good enough?
Okay.
My journalism and story on my free press isn't good enough?
I'm not gonna
You heard the
start
captain,
arguing
ladies and
with that.
gentlemen.
Okay?
Free press isn't good enough. Not on public property. He said,
It's technically not public property. It's a private parking lot owned by the city of Fargo for the police department. And since you are not a member of the Fargo Police Department, you have no business being back there in that parking lot.
it's his property. His
say
parking
that.
lot. I'll rewind the tape.
Do not say that. Okay? So let's meet
So
you
I
in the
guess I'm
lobby.
trespassing just from that parking lot?
You're also going to be trespassing this parking lot if you don't keep it up.
If I don't keep moving, right?
So let's meet you in the
All right,
lobby so
Tyler,
we can get your
let's go to
report.
the lobby.
All right, you heard it, folks. I'm trespassed
Parking lot?
for recording. I'm trespassed from the parking lot for recording, but just that parking lot. So I guess that's its own property, but I'm not trespassed from the
You're trespassed
actual
from this
police.
one, too.
Oh, now I'm trespassed from this one too, right?
Yep.
Hot damn!
So the back parking lot, the second back parking lot, but I'm good in the front, right?
In the front, you're good.
Okay.
Now, if this is the first time you've seen this guy, let me inform you on his trespassing history. He's already been trespassed from 2 different banks. He's been trespassed from a street, all of the libraries, and all of Fargo, North Dakota. These 2 parking lots, a strip mall, a DMV, and the parking lot of a UPS store. Wow. He's really wanting to keep that streak going.
What about inside?
You're good inside in the lobby.
So are these all different properties or something? The parking lot, and then the actual police
It's
department?
not open to the public.
What isn't?
This area.
We'll meet you up front.
This area is not open to the public? What makes it not open to the public?
We'll meet you up
Don't you
front.
need signs?
I'm not going to debate you.
You're not going to debate legality?
Go.
Of course not.
Come on, Tyler. Let's
You know what you
make the
need is no
report.
trespassing signs, unauthorized personnel only, or this is obviously public property, so
I'm
private
giving you
property.
notice right now.
Yeah, and that's a unlawful command, so I'll be back.
Okay.
You'll arrest me and I'll fucking get that
will.
shit drop.
All right, Tyler. Let's
Prosecutor
go
will
to the
laugh in your face. That's where I'm going.
lobby. I know, but you gotta just keep going, man.
But keep going. As you can see, guys, I haven't stopped walking.
Nope, you haven't.
Got a gang of them following me to take my report, which I'm almost intimidated and don't want to do it at this point because I've been waiting for so long, and then this is what happens when I decide.
Yeah, and filing a false police report would get you some more trouble than you're willing to end up dealing with, because In most states, filing a false police report and wasting taxpayer resources could get you a stint in the county jail. If not, maybe a stay in the state prison.
To explore the police department. I wanted to check out my police department, see what's going on. And they come out and greet me, and then the fucking captain, kicks me off the property. But only that part of the property. I'm good in the front, right, fellas? Or fella and ma'ams. Excuse me. Sorry for the attitude, I'm working on it.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
I do get offended when my rights are violated. Y'all don't think you violated my rights just now? You're guilty by association, you know that, right? Even though y'all didn't say a word, but you didn't say no good words neither. You didn't stand up for me or the Constitution.
Deal. We're gonna go in the lobby. If you want to make that police report,
I do.
you're more than welcome to do that.
You keep saying that over and over. Where do you think I'm going? I'm going there with Tapper. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm not debating. You don't have to talk. Just sit there, shut up and listen then.
Okay.
All right? You don't got to debate. Keep your mouth shut. Me and Tapper got this, yo. You heard?
Now, he does cut out where he gives his report because that would be more evidence of him filing a false report. But let's see where he actually went the first time he did all this to waste resources. And believe me, you're going to need your facepalm protection ready.
Yes, please. Can I get a complaint form, please? What's your name again? Kaylee? Huh?
Kristen.
Oh, Kristen. Thanks, Kristen. So I'm still just trying to finish up my story here on the fact that you guys only do records here, right? You don't take reports. So I remember the other day I came in trying to file a police report. I was a victim. And I spoke to you. I asked you, Kristen.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
For a police officer, right? And then you said one would come out and speak to me. So I waited in the lobby here for about 2 hours, and then I came back up and I asked you what's going on, and you said, okay, just tell me what's going on, right? So then I reported it to you, and I told you I was a victim, yada yada, I told you my whole life story, and then you gave me the card to call non-emergency, right? So then I called non-emergency, let me finish. So then I called non-emergency dispatch, and then I told my story to dispatch. I told them my whole life story, and then they said, okay, we're gonna have an officer call you, and then you can do your report over the phone with that officer. So then I waited around in the lobby for another 2 hours, and then I got bored, so I went out back and explored my police department, at which point 8 officers came out and confronted me, and all of a sudden it was convenient to take my report. Everyone was trying to take my report. Oh, sir, do you have something to report? We can take your report. Yeah, we got you. We need you. Allegedly, there was only one officer stationed here, but as soon as I went to the back parking lot, there was 8 officers. There was nobody in the lobby. I waited for 2 hours for somebody to take my report. And you said Kristen? Mm-hmm. Kristen says they only do records here at the actual police department. So finally, after nobody called me, they finally, I guess somehow or some way, decided to dispatch an officer here to the police department to take my report. And that's when they ran up on me in the parking lot. Sound about right, Kristen?
So first, when you came in, you talked to Mary that day. She went and got a supervisor for you.
Who never showed up?
You never spoke to me until after you came back up here and said you needed to report something. So I gave you the card because we don't have officers here.
After I explained it to you.
I'm talking, please don't interrupt.
Sorry.
Damn!
Kristen.
We don't have officers that work the lobby. They're all on patrol. This is the records department.
That's right, folks. He went to file a police report in the records department. Now, tell me what you guys think about this genius move in the comment section down below.
So everyone that you're talking to right now is in records. We handle officer records. We don't take reports. Our department does it, not the police department. That's not what you asked. You said, what do I do here? And I told you what I did here.
Okay.
So then, I told you if you have a report, it's faster to call into the non-emergency dispatch because we don't have officers here to take reports. They're out on patrol. Every report goes through patrol, and then it's passed up if it needs to go up to investigations.
Okay, I forgot about that part that I did speak to her
The rest
first.
of that, so you called into dispatch. They told you they would have an officer call you because we had a high call volume that day, and it was taking a really long time.
I get that, but this is Fargo. It's not that high.
As far as the rest of that, what happened in the back, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was a high volume, but as soon as I went to the parking lot, it wasn't very high because I had 8 officers jump me.
I have no idea.
I know, Kristen, it's not your fault. But do you agree that if your records, why did you ask me what was going on and to report it to you and then give me the dispatch number? Because that did happen, right?
Different types of reports. If there's ones that needs to go be talked to an officer, then you call dispatch. If it's something like your car got broken into, your phone is stolen.
Right. So if you're a victim of another crime, that's when you refer us to the machine, right? So if you're a victim and you want to report how you were victimized and you don't want to go the Kristen route, you can always come here and report it being victimized to the kiosk.
Is this just a genetic thing with you? Is it congenital? Did your mother drop you on your head when you were a baby?
You were just told that this is the records department, and all they do is handle records. They don't take police reports here. Yes, she advised you about the kiosk for non-violent crimes, such as she explained, if your car is broken into or if you had your cell phone stolen. Now, the problem with you frauditors is you want to make public employees look bad by coming up with these wild accusations and these wild stories. You actually had a cop ask you, are you ready to give your report? They were there for you. And you told them to go away. That's wasting resources. That is contributing to the high call volume of that day by you wasting those resources.
So that's Fargo Police Department. Thanks, Kristen. Is Sergeant Mazen?
Okay, so we're gonna have a supervisor come and talk to you. Go have a seat.
All right, is it going to take 2 hours this time?
There's your complaint form. Go have a seat. When the supervisor is available, he'll come out and talk to you.
I'll stand.
Okay, go over there.
I'll stay here.
No, you can't stand there.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
What's wrong with right here? There's nobody.
I have to help other people and answer your phone. You need to go sit down.
If somebody comes, I'll move. I don't have to go sit down.
Well, there's enough of this video, but let's take a look at him at City Hall trying to tell the cops a completely false narrative of, well, a mysterious cult-like organization from Hollywood.
Pretty good. How's it going?
Yeah, what's up today?
Oh, is it Captain Hemlick?
Yeah, we talked.
Hey, did you get my apology from?
I did. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
I think. Yeah, I meant to apologize for going off on you.
Hey,
I had an attitude that day.
So what's going on today?
Nothing. Taking a tour around City Hall, taking some pictures.
Oh, okay.
Did they call you?
They just told me that there maybe was a problem, but you're just filming. That's
No, there's no problem.
okay.
I asked one of the ladies for the name, and then she ran off, and then they referred me to Greg, I guess, to get her name, because
okay.
she refused to give me her name, and I wanted to file a complaint potentially,
Oh, sure. Okay.
because she wasn't giving me any services, and she might have been intimidated by the camera. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes. But at the same time, I'm entitled to services just like everybody else.
Yeah.
It would be nice if that was available to see, even though you never put that footage out there.
Absolutely.
So, but I'm glad you're here, Helmut. Can you follow me? Sure. I want to show you something. Are you busy?
I was going to go to a meeting, but I can take a couple minutes.
It'll literally take 1 minute. So, here on the first floor, all right? I was here a couple weeks ago. Obviously, I'm in investigative journalism.
Yeah.
You know this.
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
Yeah.
And I was here a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Doing the same thing. I was snooping around. I was investigating.
Okay.
Here at the... What room is this? It's locked now.
The city committed the chambers over.
Oh, is that the chambers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the city chambers.
Yeah.
Last time I was here a couple weeks ago, it was just before closing, so
Okay.
nobody was really here. It was bare, it was empty. So I was investigating, I took a tour, and all of a sudden I get to the chambers buildings.
Uh-huh.
They're locked now,
Yeah.
which is fair,
Yeah.
but last time they were locked too. So I looked in.
Okay.
All right, officer, is it Captain, right?
Yeah.
Captain Helmick. I looked in.
Okay.
And you know what I saw? I saw about 8 grown men standing around in a circle dressed in purple robes, burning candles, chanting. All right?
Okay.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
So I'm like, whoa. And I got startled.
Sure.
I stumbled back, all right? And I stepped on a stick. And then it cracked. And I'm like, oh no. I look up. All the purple robe motherfuckers, they're chasing me now. They're running at me. They're running out of the chambers hall.
Okay.
And they're coming after me. So I take off out the front door.
Okay.
I run a couple blocks. I lose them. But then I have to double back for my car because I left my car. So when I come back to get my car, 2 Teslas pull up on either side of me and roll down their windows. Again, it's the purple robe motherfuckers.
Okay.
All right, so I back up into one of them, and I'm able to escape. I take off over Maine. I hit the train tracks. I kind of do a takeoff, like Starsky and Hutch, into the air. I spin out. I hit a warehouse or some garages. I mess up this building. Anyway, I make it home. First thing I do
Dramatization may not have happened.
is I get on my Firefox web browser and I start doing my research. And let me ask you, have you ever heard of Hollywood?
Hollywood?
Yeah.
Like Hollywood, California?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The industry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it just so happens that Samuel L. Jackson is actually in town right now filming a video or shooting.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. Yeah, and if anyone believes Samuel L. Jackson's in Fargo, North Dakota right now filming a movie, I've got some swampland I would like to sell you in Arizona. This is the stupidest story you have ever come up with. I mean, you've admitted to breaking the law. You filed false reports. You've been trespassed from all over the city. Now you want people to believe that some mysterious robe-wearing organization is chasing you down. And that Samuel L. Jackson is filming a movie in Fargo, North Dakota.
A movie, and that movie's called Please Like, Share, and Subscribe. Okay.
Never heard of that one.
And anyway, so I hit up my private investigator, my most trustworthy private investigator, and I have him look into it. He finds out that Samuel L. Jackson is staying at the Hilton.
Okay.
And so I go there that night, and I convince the front desk person that, you know, I'm Samuel L. Jackson's ex-wife's new spouse's son's father.
All right.
Wife, his son.
Sure, I got it.
And anyway, he gives me a key, so I break into Samuel L. Jackson's room, his hotel room, and I do some more investigating. I snoop around, and I look in his underwear drawer, and there's the same purple robes.
That boy ain't right.
From City Hall, from the Chambers meeting. The same purple robes. So I'm like, whoa. And then all of a sudden, I hear the door handle start jiggling, and somebody's coming. So, you know, I got to think fast. I grab a pair of his underwear and I run out to the balcony. And I jump 3 stories into the pool. All right. And I knocked the wind out of me, but I got up, I got away.
Sure.
And so this is really concerning to me because I don't know who's all involved. You know what I'm saying? It could be CIA, NSA,
I don't trust you
Walmart.
being unsupervised
It's some kind of
because of your
conspiracy, and I don't
behavior.
trust it.
We're ending the video here. The cops don't take his report. They tell him to go home, and well, sadly, this guy needs help. He's wasting taxpayers' money. He's been trespassed multiple times throughout the entire city. And all he's doing is going around spreading these crazy lies for cheap clicks and views on YouTube. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Also, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member. $1.99 is a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart.